Look at the Pelicans. Though this is only game 2 of the Cup, desperation has to be setting in.
Well, there is no margin for error. To have any chance to advance, you have to win this one. An 0-2 record means you are done in the Cup.
And then looking at where Los Angeles stands. It was a strong start to the group stage for them, winning their first NBA Cup game.
Yeah, they played well in that one, but this will be a difficult challenge. Winning on the road is difficult in this league.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2, and it's Smart in at the 3. Now here's Ayton. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Oklahoma City. It's Smart on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Fears, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Looney. Now here's Bay. 6 to shoot. For 3, Fears. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
And this might be a growth area for Fears. His accuracy could even be better.
Outside Reeves. From deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Pass to Looney. To the middle. Here's Bay. The fadeaway J is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ayton against Looney. Hachimura from long range. And Los Angeles another 3.
And that's nice inside outward. Get the ball to Ayton inside, and then he found something better from deep.
Pass to Bay. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Reeves. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kicks it out to Smart. And Los Angeles another 3.
The defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Bay. Outside Jones. 4-3. Rebound, the Lakers. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Here's Reeves. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And he makes both free throws.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Pelicans head coach. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Los Angeles. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Jones against Reeves. To the inside. It's stolen by Looney. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Jones, the pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Fears. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Jeremiah Fears, man, this kid is gritty.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's the lob. Oh, they get a hand on it. And Ayton gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Fears, guarded by Doncic. Bay against Hachimura. Bay passes to Jones. Looney the screen. Fires for 3. Jones misses. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Looney. Doncic against Looney. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 6.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Now Bay. He takes it in. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Los Angeles leading by 5. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Ayton with a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. The Pelicans pull it in. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Here's Reeves after the basket by New Orleans. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Bay. Fears' shot is off. The Lakers have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Smart passes to Doncic. And here's Hachimura. Smart outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Jones. Back to Looney. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, that's a nice lob to Ayton, but really give credit to the big guy. He elevated at exactly the right time to throw it down.
Here's Fears. He has 7. Looney, a screen on Smart. Back to Looney. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Looney's got his second basket on the night.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel.
For New Orleans, Queen comes in for Bay, and Hawkins subbed in for Jones.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now Laravia. Now here's Hayes. He's defended by Looney. Now here is James. 4 on the clock. Here's Hayes. Over Looney. That one's wide left.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Laravia goes in. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to connect. Pass to James. Out left to the wing. Here's Laravia. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Fears. Check by James. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Lays out, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you, right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup, but you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Pass to Hawkins. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Los Angeles, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now James. Outside connect. Pass to Vanderbilt.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now James. Offline with a 3. Here's Hawkins. No points so far. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And that one misses. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
He's covered by Connect. Clock at 6. Pass to Fears. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. Reeves with some nice D. Down low. Stolen. Inside. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
51 seconds left in the opening quarter. Hayes, the pass to Arabia. To stop the drought. No good with a layup.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Spears. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland. Three-pointer. And Reeves pulls it down. Lakers trail by 3. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. For 3. Cranes the triple. Reeves has got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
We've got Yves Missi, and it's Queen in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, BA. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Arabia passes to Hayes. Now here's Reeves. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Quarter number 2, with just over a minute of play. Hawkins, the pass to Queen. Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Connect. Pass to Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Outside Reeves. And here's Hayes. Here's Arabia. Now here's Vanderbilt. Now Hayes. Right wing. Here's Hawkins. No made baskets yet. Here's Missi. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Lakers with it. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Kleba with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. And with a break in the action, here's a look at the shooting guards who have been putting on a passing clinic and chalking up the assists this year. Austin Reeves on top.
With his skill as a playmaker, he's just as comfortable sliding over to the point guard spot when his team needs him.
Well, a two-guard with that kind of versatility makes a coach's job much easier because you've got multiple playmakers on the floor at the same time.
Picked by Misi to the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. James is checked in for Connect. Pass to LaRavia. James deciding where to go with it. Back to LaRavia. 6 to shoot. Now Reeves. Launches it. And Bay pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Shot left block, and that's good. Off the glass that time. And now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Kleba outside. And finished off by Kleba.
You know, like his dad, Ronnie James is calibrated to keep his teammates involved.
The Pelicans lead by 4. Pass to Misi. Bay outside. Now Jones. Back to Bay. Let's go with a 3. Alvarado outside. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range. Alvarado's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Lakers trail by 7. Outside Reeves. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. Pass to Misi. Now here's Alvarado. Check by James. Back to Misi. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. LaRavia passes to James. LaRavia with a screen. James outside. Pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's LaRavia. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Yeah, there was some nice rhythm to that play. And Reeves with a perfect pass.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Making a change here. Looney's checked in, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Smart's checked in for LaRavia, and Doncic has subbed in for James. Hachimura against Bay. Alvarado right side. 6 on the shot clock. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. He's got 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Reeves. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Alvarado outside. Now Bay. Outside Jones. Puts up a 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 8. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Jones with some nice D.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a plus defender, Legs.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first-team all-defense, that's more than enough.
The 3 ball. It's not going to go for him.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Smart passes to Doncic. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Now here's Alvarado. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Bay against Hachimura. Back to Jones. Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, he's over, but they're still winning, and that's really all that matters.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 14-6 run. Bay inside, defended by Smart. Pass to Bay. Outside Jones. There's the 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Alvarado. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Looking at the Lakers, they currently hold the 4th best record in the conference. And checking out New Orleans, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation. And here's Smart. 9 points in his last outing. Doncic outside, shoots over Fears. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Jones against Smart. Doncic on the wing. Back to Smart. Hayden with a screen. To the wing on the left. Looney grabs a miss. Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Fears. Now Looney. Here's Fears. Jones sets a screen. And Fears hits from deep. Fears has got 14 points for the game.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Outside Vanderbilt. 1:25 left to play in the first half of basketball. And now New Orleans on the break. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Doncic on the wing. 6 points for him. Poke loose. It's stolen by Looney. Here's Bay. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. He's got 9.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Bay against Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Fears. And they doubled up Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Herb Jones picks one up.
Defenders have to play Doncic tightly. He knows that and uses the pump fake to his advantage.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That's good from Doncic. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Doncic hits them both.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Here's Fears. He's got 14. Looney, a screen on Hachimura. Pass to Fears. Tries the spin move. Here's the teardrop. Doncic grabs the miss. Smart looking around. And again, the Lakers, no good. And so it's New Orleans looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Arnie.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
You take a look at the Lakers. They've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together. They play for one another. They're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Smart in at the 3.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart, able to strike from beyond the arc.
Pass to Looney. Up top, Bay. Here's Spears, guarded by Doncic. Hachimura against Bay. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. And here's Doncic. Reeves up top. He's covered by Bay. The shot by Reeves, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. PA?
All right, thank you, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Spears, guarded by Doncic. Up top, Bay. Over Reeves. Bay, no good. Lakers trail by 14. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the dunk by Jones.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Ayton with a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to Fears. Back to Jones. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great read there by the rookie Fears. That kind of selfless attitude goes a long way with his teammates.
Outside Reeves. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Doncic. From the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. He's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their chase here.
Here's Spears. 14 points for him. Left side Jones. Shot clock at 6. The shot. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Ayton, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Spears, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Looney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Looney's got 8.
I just love the ball movement.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from rain. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Well, we all know how much teams lean on their shooting guards to score the ball consistently. Here's a look at the 2 guards who have been filling it up this season. Second is Austin Reeves.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
Well, it's part of the nature of that position. Your team needs to be able to pencil in a certain number of points from that spot.
Doncic outside. Back to Reeves. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. And the shot's good. He's got 10.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Here's Bay. Looney, a screen on Hachimura. Bay against Hachimura. Pass to Fears. Takes a 3. Outside Jones. Looney, the screen. To the inside. Ayton with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 21. Left side Reeves. Doncic outside. This one for 3. Looney grabs the miss. Looney's got rebound number 8 now.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Outside Jones. Here's Fears, defended by Smart from behind the arc. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. The Lakers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Reeves. Give him 8. The 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Fears. Looney, a screen on Reeves. Looney, high post. 5 on the clock. Hey, from long range. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Reeves finds Hachimura. And here's Ayton. From in close. Tipped away.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Pass to Fears. Looney with the ball. Give him 8 points now. On the wing, Jones. To end the drought. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
New Orleans leading by 19. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Lakers also with a sub. Arabia's checked in. Pass to Jones. Bay outside. Here's Fears. Over Doncic. And there's Fears on the assist from Bay. Fears has got 16 points.
Yeah, the mid-range is not always easy money for Fears. He's folding some new wrinkles into his game.
Ayton passes to Reeves. And Bay pulls it down.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Back to Jones. Here's Fears, guarded by Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. 18 points for him.
And right now, Fears is showing you just how dangerous a scorer he can be. This rook is on fire right now.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Inside, here's Laravia. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Jones, the pass to Looney. Here's Fears. He's got 18. Pass to Queen. Now here's Bay. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Reeves against Jones. Looney, a screen on Doncic. Jones feels it out. Pass to Queen. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Hachimura. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for Reeves. And James is subbed in for Luka Doncic. The Pelicans lead by 21. Pass to Hawkins. They set the pick. Here's Fears. To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Tim, the 21st pick in 2024. And Yves Missy's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat. One of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
And that one misses. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. That one misses. Lakers trail by 21.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Connect on the wing. He's scoreless. Pass to Hayes. And here's James. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist from James.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Intercepted. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's James. Pass to Hayes. Laravia outside. Clock at 6. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Substitution for your trademarks. Jose Alvarado.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter of the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That screen left a little to be desired, but it provided a sliver of space, and that's all he needed.
Jackson Hayes at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And in the draft lottery, the Pelicans falling 4 spots, Tim. The 3rd worst record last season, but earning the number 7 pick.
Well, B.A., they have had a streak of bad luck when you really think about it. They're looking to rise above those setbacks and finally deliver on their potential.
56 seconds left in the 3rd. James with the ball, guarded now by Alvarado. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
The Pelicans lead by 17. Alvarado, the pass to Queen. To get back on track. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here they come with numbers in transition. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Misi, and that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now, here is James. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New Orleans out in front by 19 going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Pelicans lead by 19. We've got Trey Murphy. Jose Alvarado is out there with Yves Misi. And it's Queen in at power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And stolen by Hayes. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly, and Alvarado gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Reeves. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
And here's Connect outside. Drops in the 3. Connect's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Here's Misi. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Reeves. Alvarado defending. Outside Reeves. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Another steal. Laravia outside. Pass to Reeves. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 6 on the shot clock. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now Messi. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Hawkins. To the paint. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Pelicans making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Kleba, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Connect. Lakers trail by 19. And here's Reeves. They set a pick. Down low. Ball stolen. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Queen. Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Hawkins. From outside the arc. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Laravia. From downtown. The shot by Reeves, no good.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Inside, here's Looney, and Looney with the slam. That gives him a double-double.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Doncic outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Vanderbilt's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Alvarado outside. Here's Hawkins. And he gets that one.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Pass to Hawkins. Looney with the ball. Now Alvarado. Now Looney. Alvarado outside to the left wing. Here's Queen. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hachimura, right side. Laravia outside. Pulls it. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Looney, a screen on Reeves. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Queen. Jones comes in for Hawkins, and it's Fears in for Alvarado.
And when you watch Reeves, he believes every shot is going in. I mean, he plays with major confidence.
Here's Fears, guarded by Doncic. Now here's Looney, pass to Bey. On the wing, Jones. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Right side connect. Doncic outside. Here's Fears, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Looney. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Bey from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Bey knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Doncic. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Looney. Now Bey. For 3, Fears. Outside for Bey. On the wing, Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Reeves. It doesn't go for him. Jones with some nice D. New Orleans leading by 20. Pass to Fears. Fires the 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Trey Murphy.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lock. I mean, up over 60% from the field, that's crazy good. He's given him just about everything he's had today.
Man, they've been on the struggle bus here in the last few games, so his performance makes it that much sweeter. Fighting out of a rut like that, not easy to do. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Outside Jones. May against Aiden. Here's Fears. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, what I like about Jeremiah Fears' playing style is his high level of determination. He's not easily turned away, and he just goes at a defense. That'll serve him well over his career.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Out to Hachimura. Lets it go from deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Pelicans lead by 22. Pass to Queen. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Stolen by Ayton. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Now here's Hachimura. Here's Ayton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Trey Murphy.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Connect. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Hawkins. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Back to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's LaRavia missing. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Alvarado outside. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Their record is now 1-1 in this group round. And you know they're breathing a sigh of relief.
But that's only temporary. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to eventually hoist the NBA Cup.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Ali Laporce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Trey Murphy. Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA, and with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it fly. Fear's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. From deep, here's Doncic. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. Outside Jones puts up a deep 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hachimura outside. Oh, deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Reeves. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Doncic passes to Smart. Doncic left side. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Here's Fears, guarded by Doncic. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Bay against Hachimura. The shot from 20 feet out. Bay, good. Bay's got his second bucket on the night.
And you see Bay's role expanding over time, including hopefully becoming a bigger part of this offense.
Kicks it out to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Smart, a screen on Jones. Reeves, the pass to Smart. From deep, here's Doncic. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Jones finds Looney. Here's Fears. And the 3 off target. And how about Marcus Smart, Coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, and BA, not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
Now here's Reeves. Yet to see a basket. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Smart missing. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Fears. Out to the wing. The 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Well, you watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Jones. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Doncic with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Pass to Fears. Now Bay. Hachimura covering. Looney, a screen on Hachimura. Bay against Hachimura. Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 7. Tipped. Hachimura in the post. Smart for 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, Smart can be streaky on his threes, but he's much more consistent when he lets it go from the corner.
Pass to Looney. Now here's Bay. Pulls it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Here's Fears. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, fantastic work inside by Fears. He loves trying his luck down there.
And here's Doncic. He's averaging almost 35 a game. A crucial player for them. Smart with a bucket.
3.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Here's Fears. Looney, the screen. Hey, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Smart finds Doncic. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Kevon Looney picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
You look at the Pelicans. Though this is only game 2 of the Cup, desperation has to be setting in.
Yeah, they need to avoid an 0-2 record, and these home fans know that. I expect this place to be extra loud. It's crucial they win for Cup purposes.
And then looking at where Los Angeles stands. It was a strong start to the group stage for them, winning their first NBA Cup game.
Yeah, they played well in that one, but this will be a difficult challenge. Winning on the road is difficult in this league. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Fears. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Los Angeles. LaRavia comes in for Ayton and connects subbed in for Reeves. Stolen by Hachimura. Doncic outside. Doncic is doubled. Left side connect. Launches a three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 8.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Spears, guarded by Doncic. Jones feels it out. Shot clock at 5. Bay from long range. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Doncic outside. Back to LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Fears. Again, Los Angeles.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura, and James is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And here are the Pelicans now. Trailing by 10 on the wing Bay. Can they get it? Connect with a defensive effort. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Personal foul. First team foul. One shot. At the line for one. Trey Murphy.
An impressive young talent, and Murphy knows his role is to use that scorer's mentality.
Outside Vanderbilt. And he makes it. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
To Alvarado. 5 on the clock. Bay from long range. On target from range. Bay's got 7 points.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Here's Vanderbilt. And he lays it up and in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Misi. And here's Alvarado. Bay outside. And there's a pick. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Vanderbilt, the pass to James. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to connect. Now LaRavia. James outside. Now here's Hayes. Still no points. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Up top, Alvarado. Check by James. Here's Queen. Bay from long range. Knocks down the triple. 10 points for him.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside Vanderbilt. Stripped away. To the left side wing. There's the triple. And another three for New Orleans.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now, here's James. Alvarado defending. Vanderbilt, a screen on Bay. Laravia, right side. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nailed at the strike.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. Outside Reeves. Hayes with a screen. Outside Reeves. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
We've got Eve Misi, and it's Hawkins in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Queen, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey team, success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Guys, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. So it's the Pelicans now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Misi up top, pass to Alvarado, clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. Queen. That three off target, had some space there after the pump fake. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Now here's Laravia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. Misi grabs the board.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And he drives in, and he parries his first look. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Laravia, right side. Reeves finds Hayes. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, there was some nice rhythm to that play, and Reeves with a perfect pass.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Hawkins. They set the screen. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And thinking about Jordan Hawkins, how would you assess his play thus far, Coach?
Well, Brian, he's clearly got the talent, and there's no doubt he can shoot and score. I'd just like to see him be more efficient about it.
Clock at 4. Here's Laravia. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. And so it's New Orleans with it. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Misi. Over to the wing. Now Alvarado. Over Reeves. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Hayes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Yves Misi.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
Doncic is checked in for Connect. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. In the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
The first free throw is good. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Fears, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Pass to Misi. To the middle. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. Got a hand on it. Outside Jones. Pass to Fears. Back to Jones. Now here's Misi. He's defended by Hayes.
I like that pass right there by Jones. This is what being a good teammate is all about.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the inside. Lets it fly. And book it for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got 6. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Fears. Beyond the arc. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. He's got 13.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Now here's Doncic. And finished off by Hayes.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's Fears. Pass to Misi. Here's Queen. Here's Fears. Here's Misi. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Fears. Driving to the basket. Rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the paint. And stolen by Hayes. Doncic outside. Outside Reeves. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Spears. Spins. 5 to shoot. And again, New Orleans no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Reeves. And the layup is good. Reeves has got 7 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Spears, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Queen. Outside Jones. Here's Queen to win the cold spell. And again, New Orleans no good. Now Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. Pass to Fears. Now Messi. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Looney's checked in for Messi, and Sadiq Bey subbed in for Queen. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LaRabia, and it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt finds Ayton. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires from deep. And Smart nails the triple.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Pass to Looney. On the wing, Bey. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And we see Bey's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Fears. Doncic, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Jones. From the arc. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
It's a nice little sleight of hand trick there by Jones.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. And here's Doncic. Back to Smart. The 3 is up. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Fears, guarded by Doncic. Down low. The shot by Looney, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Smart passes to Doncic. Now Hachimura. Outside Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. Ayton in the high post. Over Looney. And Fears pulls it down.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 15 points in the game.
We've seen what this young man can do, and we're seeing it again here. Murphy having an outstanding game.
Doncic finds Ayton. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
On the wing, Bay. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Hachimura outside. 51 seconds left in the first half of this game. Doncic is doubled. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Footer, and Ayton pulls it down. Doncic with it. Luka, get off me!
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. All right, they're measuring up the shot.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the New Orleans Pelicans.
A few things for them to focus on: more presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
And both these teams plagued by the injury bug. Here's a look at who's out of the lineup.
The Lakers in a tough spot injury-wise. They're without LeBron James. What a massive loss in every respect. Whether it's scoring or it's passing, rebounding, controlling the pace, he does it all. But what they might miss most is his leadership.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Marcus Smart. Man, has he been playing well.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Smart in at the 3. Now here's Doncic. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Spears, guarded by Doncic. Inside, here's Looney. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Doncic. Ayton with a screen. 20 feet out. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 10.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
Here's Spears. Looney with the ball. Now Doncic defending. And he converts the layup. 17 points in the game.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to Smart. From deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 7 assists in the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Looney. On the wing, Bay. Hachimura covering. Back to Looney. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Clock at 6. Bay against Hachimura. Bay, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Doncic on the wing. And they doubled up Doncic. From deep, Reeves. No luck on that one. Jones with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Fears. Fires for 3. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Fears. Fears has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Reeves. And here's Doncic. He's got 10. Hachimura from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles leading by 7. Ayton with a screen. The 3 ball. And it's Doncic missing. New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Bay. Over Hachimura. Bay, no good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Doncic, a screen on Jones. Kicks it out to Smart. Over to the left wing. Now here's Reeves. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look, Ayton is a big body. So when he sets that well-timed screen, it's not easy to quickly get around it.
Now here's Jones. He's got 10. Looney finds Bay. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jones grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 9. Ayton with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Here's Fears. And it's good. 2 points. Fears has got 6.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And there's the screen. Smart outside. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Ayton, the screen on Jones. And here's Reeves outside. And Bay pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 7. To the paint. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism. Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Doncic left side. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer, no good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Down low. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Looking to get it going. Hachimura from long range. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Fears, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Bay. Over Hachimura. Bay, no good.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Ooh, nice, smart, slipping inside.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You look at Marcus Smart. Man, has he been playing well.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Let's get it up, fans. It's your Breaker.
Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in. Here's Fears, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Fears. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. They get it again. Outside for Bay. Here's Fears. This one for 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Out to Hachimura. Can't get it to drop. Jones with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 8. Reeves against Looney. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's foul number 2 for him. And New Orleans making a change here. Misi's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Laravia's checked in for Ayton. And Connect subbed in for Reeves. Here's Fears. He's got 6. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Jones. Here's the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Vanderbilt. Doncic right side. Back to connect. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
The connect is a crafty finisher. He's got great touch around the hoop.
Pass to Queen. They set the pick. To end the run, Jones drives in.
Just slicing to the bucket. Jones looking solid off the drive.
The Lakers lead by 8. Now here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Hachimura outside. And rejected. And here's Connect outside. Fires in the triple. Connect's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Bay outside. Knocks it loose. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Vanderbilt with it, now guarded by Bay. Vanderbilt to pass to Doncic. Hachimura outside. Doncic feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Hachimura. Fader on the way. Misi grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 11. Bay outside. 1:49 left in the 3rd. Pass to Misi. And here's Bay. On the wing, Jones. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. The Lakers lead by 11. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Fears. Again, Los Angeles.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the 3rd. The shots just aren't falling. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Doncic. So a moment now to see the story for Luka Doncic.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Connect. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. .107 left to play in the 3rd. To the inside. Clock at 6. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Shoot from the baseline. James with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's LaRavia, and here's Connect outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a 3-point shooter of his caliber.
Alvarado, the pass to Hawkins. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Kleber with a steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Vanderbilt's got 8.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Great open look there.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 12. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Jose Alvarado, Yves Missi out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the 4. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Hawkins. Jacks up a 3. And no good. Reeves with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 12. Outside connect. Now Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Takes a 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Connect to the inside. Here's Missi. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And that one misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Reeves. And stolen by Alvarado. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
Outside Vanderbilt. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. There's the steal. Missi with it. Guarded by Kleba. Out to the right wing. Queen. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Hawkins. Picked it out of midair. And they're on the break. Tipped. Here's Missi. Alvarado outside. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Queen. He's covered by Reeves. 6 to shoot. Here's Alvarado. Misses the 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Reeves finds Vanderbilt. Laravia outside. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 11. There's a screen. Alvarado, the pass to Hawkins. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Lakers lead by 11. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Reeves. Pass to Laravia. To snap the cold streak. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. For 3. Here's Hawkins. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 4-3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Reeves. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Looney's checked in for Misi. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for Kleba. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Connect. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laravia outside. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Pass to Queen. The ball's knocked loose. Now Alvarado. Now here's Looney. Here's Hawkins. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. To win the drought. Luka! Lethal!
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Pass to Hawkins. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reeves. And he lays it in on the break. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And what I love about Reeves, I mean, he plays the game at full speed. Loves getting into transition.
Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Reeves. Hawkins can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Outside Vanderbilt. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that's now his 5th turnover of the game. He's got to rein it in. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Queen. Jones comes in for Hawkins. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. Bey passes to Jones. Doncic outside. Knocked loose. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Looney. Bey inside. Working on Hachimura. Bey, no good. Los Angeles leading by 18. And here's Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Hachimura against Bey. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, BA. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
Good on the second one. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. Kicks it to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by New Orleans. Bay's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Fears. Here's Looney. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Looney, a screen on Smart. Back to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Smart pass by Bay off the pick and roll. He found a guy with a better look.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Now here's Doncic. Back to Smart. Hachimura outside. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
Outside Jones. Looney against Aiden. Bay passes to Jones. Back to Bay. Here's Fears. Looney the screen. Launches it. And Fears hits from deep.
Audacious. What a shot by Fears. Looking to drop the answer right in their faces.
Doncic outside. Jones against Reeves. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the basket by Looney.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Outside Reeves. Here's Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Reeves fires. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Here's Fears, guarded by Doncic. Looney with the ball. Here's Jones. He fires from 18. Rebounded by Ayton. And here's Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Now Hachimura. Doncic outside. Takes the shot. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Bay against Hachimura. Outside Jones. Looney, a screen on Reeves. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Luka Doncic.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Smart outside. From behind the arc. No good on the shot.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Looney. Looney, a screen on Hachimura. Bay outside. Here's Fears, defended by Smart. Pulls it from the corner. That shot missing. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Marcus, your competitive spirit is infectious. Talk about what you bring to this team.
Just a spark. You know, we get a little stagnant on offensive end, got to get in and move it. You know, I'm coming in, I'm driving, penetrating, finding guys. And, you know, you got a guy that can facilitate and find guys. You know, it gets them feeling good. Then they start making shots, playing defense, and things start falling. You know, that's always missing, just that little energy.
You got it. Thanks, Marcus.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Luka Doncic.